All right, guys, welcome to Grue and Harrison. Welcome back to Grue, and thank you both for coming on and doing this.
Yeah, good to see you again.
I'm excited. Nice to meet you.
Same, buddy. Thank you. So the first thing I guess I want to start asking is for you both. How did you two first meet and become friends?
Harrison.
Well, we met in acting class 12 years ago. It was an acting class that was kind of in like a treehouse type of environment with pets running around. There was like a parakeet, a mini pig, skunks, raccoons, and I met Ivan when he joined the class, and yeah, that was 12 years ago. And
Wow.
yeah, we've been friends ever since, but we hadn't worked on anything together before. So this movie was the first time we actually did anything together.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
yeah. It wasn't an actual tree house. It was the name of the class. I just wanted to clarify.
Okay.
It was an apartment. Oh,
Apartment, it was a house.
it was a house. I'm so sorry. It was a house, but it wasn't a tree house. It was an actual house.
Okay. Oh my God, that's funny. And before we start talking about your current film, you two did work together on Winnie the Pooh, the horror movie, right?
Yes, I was blessed to work with Harrison because he asked me to help him out with the marketing, the digital marketing for this movie called Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. And Harrison is one of the most amazing, sought after, critically acclaimed digital marketers in the whole entire digital marketing space in Los Angeles. And I was very blessed that he asked me to serve under him.
It's awesome. That's awesome. I'm a big horror fan, so I actually did see the Winnie the Pooh movie, and it was good. It was definitely what I expected it to be.
Yeah.
And now and now you both have this brand new film. It was playing festivals and doing well there. And what inspired you both to write the film, direct it, and also star in it?
Yeah, the film's a lot of it's based on our real friendship. And we had just come off of working on the Winnie the Pooh campaign. And like my character in the movie, I was about to move from LA to Canada. So we were like, well, it's our last few months together. Why don't we make a movie? So it was kind of a spur of the moment idea, but it snowballed really quickly and became what it is. But yeah, it was our first time directing and writing a feature and producing a feature. And it was our first time acting in something together, so it was a lot of fun.
Nice, nice. And like being on set for like filming this, how do you both balance everything? Like, you're making the film, you're directing it, you're starring in it, acting in it. Like, how do you find balance while you're on set filming this?
Luckily me and Harrison, we care about different things. So like we cover ourselves of like different aspects of the filmmaking process. We also had like wonderful collaborators that were open to helping us and giving us feedback, watching the monitor while we're acting and giving us great notes.
Yeah, it was really a true team effort because we had a third director who was super critical in helping us while we were both on set acting because it's really hard to direct yourself while you're also in the scene. So that was really
Exactly.
And then we had a really great producer as well, Noel Do Murakami, who was able to assist in many ways behind the camera as well. So it was truly a team effort. And for us, because we're first-time filmmakers, we didn't really have a
Mhm.
preconceived notion of how it was to make a film. Like there weren't strict ways that we were like, we have to abide by these rules. We kind of just made the rules up as we went. And because of that, that kind of lent itself to how the film was created.
Well, yeah, it definitely has that vibe to it. Like it's a film that doesn't take itself seriously. Like it's a funny film. It's the two best friends that are, one friend is moving and they decide they want to make a film, like their first film, and it's basically like your like real life. Like it was your first film, right? Your first film that you two made.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like the movie that we shot, in a way, kind of felt like how we had shot the movie in real life, like as our characters, because our characters are just like, well, let's just make a movie. And that's kind of in a way how it came about for us too. It just was a spur of the moment idea, and it was our final few moments together living in LA. So we decided to make a film to commemorate our friendship.
Oh wow. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that. And how did you guys wind up getting Hudson Yang on board?
Well, Hudson was a friend. We were playing Fortnite together, and I asked Hudson if he wanted to be a part of the movie, and thankfully he said, "Yeah, I'm down." And but he was in Harvard, so he flew down from Harvard to Los Angeles to help us out, and we had a
Oh,
really great time. Yeah, I know. It was great. And then like after set, we just started hanging out and just ate breakfast burritos just to celebrate that we were done.
uh, okay. So what kind of breakfast burrito was it? Like I love bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh my God, I like everything, 100%, all of the above. If I could have some bacon, I could have some sausage, some nice, really great eggs, probably some hash browns in it. Uh, oh, guacamole, avocado.
Ooh.
Uh, honestly, just pack that stuff in there because I just want it in my mouth.
No, and Ivan eats two of them.
Okay, there you
I
go.
didn't I didn't eat two of them. I think that Harrison probably had two breakfast burritos in front of him, and he probably stuffed both of them in his mouth.
Thing is, like Ivan's character in the movie, Ivan tends to be high a lot. So when he's
Oh,
hungry, he
Harrison
eats
is
a lot of
always
breakfast
small.
food.
He is the person that got me into this stuff. So
That's
like,
not true.
well then don't say things that are not true about me too.
It's it's okay, Ivan. You can curse if you want to curse. I saw you catching yourself.
Yes, yes. I mean the I don't usually curse in my day-to-day life, but Harrison just brings it out of me.
There you go. And I guess the next question is for you both again. Is like I love like the strong friendship bond like Ryan and Danny have, and best friends for many years, and they always tried to get like the viral hits and the road trip vlogs, and now like they want to make their first film. And how was it like playing those characters? Because like I said, it doesn't seem like it's too far off from like the real life friendship bond that you two had.
Yeah, I would say like the characters that we created in this movie are like heightened versions of ourselves. Like a lot of it is based off of our friendship, but um we don't actually like argue ever or that much. So it's like it's fun being able to create conflict in the film. I've been smiling because he's like I fight with you all the time in my head.
I,
Uh
that's the same face I had before you even he ever asked a question. So I think that you're probably just putting something on because you have some type of guilt or some kind of preconception or misconception, and you're trying to get the heat off of you.
what's your
Uh-oh.
answer to the question?
Well, because you made me angry, I do not remember the question.
Yeah, he's probably high right now.
I'm not high. Maybe you're really stoned. Look at your eyes right now, Harrison. Why are they so small?
See, like the characters in the movie, right? My character is always like, we gotta be focused. We can't be high. And Ivan's character is always like, let's get high and have fun. So I think that relationship really
But
It's
I
definitely
think the
a fruit
reason
punch.
there's an issue with that, Harrison, because I think that you're trying to play goody two shoes because obviously a movie is just a movie and real life is real life. And I'm sure that you don't want to share your real life vulnerabilities and what you actually do in person. So you're just hiding between the movie.
Wow. That's a good answer.
Yeah,
That's a good answer.
because if you can see, my eyes are not bloodshot. I am totally here, and there's nothing going on with me, and I have no substance. The only thing that I have in myself right now is frozen pizza.
Ooh, frozen pizza is the bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a DiGiorno and I smashed it so I could have little pieces of it and put it all in my Ziploc thing so I don't have to cook the whole pizza. So that's how I'm
Ooh,
saving
okay.
calories. And that's
I
all. And Harrison's judging me so much right now.
I actually love adding cheese to the pizza. I know that's bad for you, but like I'll buy like the the bags of cheese and I'll put like extra cheese on top of the pizza when I do frozen
Exactly
pizza.
what Harrison does too.
I would love that. I love cheese. Cheese is one of the best foods ever created.
What's your favorite?
I agree.
What's your favorite type of cheese, guys?
Ooh, that's a good question. Mine's is probably I love sharp provolone. I'm Italian. Italians tend to go towards the sharp provolone for some reason.
I like a good toasted brie.
Oh, fancy, just like your personality.
What about you, Ivan?
Oh, well, I
Fast
love
sing.
burrata. I
What?
love
Oh,
burrata. I'm a burrata guy. I love capresses. I love caprese salads,
Yes.
mozzarella, unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's. I love brie.
Oh,
Yeah, I love a soft cheese, and I love charcuteries.
ooh, yes, definitely. Damn,
Mhm.
I'm getting hungry now. And you know, when you watch the movie, it definitely has the stoner comedy film vibes, like definitely along the line of uh Pineapple Express. And how do you both feel like what do you both feel makes a really like funny stoner comedy film because you guys nailed it.
You need weed. You need to have weed in the stoner film, but obviously that was all movie magic. And
Definitely.
and also you need actors and you need comedy and you need food.
You definitely need food, especially if you're high.
like
Yes.
the carne asada fries that we eat in real life that's captured on camera, delicious. The In-N-Out burgers that we ate, delicious.
Yes, and
Uh,
all without being stoned in real life.
no,
Okay.
Ivan would never show up to work stoned because he is a professional.
I am a freaking professional, but I cannot say the same for you, Mr. Harrison.
Uh-uh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Conflict is great in stoner films.
Conflict is great. Harrison is a major conflict for me.
You know, I never been to California yet, so I can't say I ever experienced a In-N-Out burger. I hear so much about them, and I definitely want to.
Oh, yum. What
In-N-Out burgers are the best burgers. Sorry for anyone on the East Coast. It's better than Shake Shack. There's no
That's the
competition.
kind of burgers that I have to eat because I live in Philly. So yeah, so I'm stuck with like the Shake Shack burgers. Yeah.
I don't know, but
But
those
you have Wawa.
yeah,
Ah,
Wawa.
that's not that. I mean, they don't make.
Oh, Wawa's, oh my God, that Wawa bread is just insane.
Ivan's a huge fan of the Wawa hoagie.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
I've only had
They
it once, and I will say it was delicious, and I was very surprised at how good the bread held up and how chewy and fluffy and just like just the bouncy that bread was. Mm.
I have to hand it to them. They are good at making that. The burgers are hit and miss, but they are good at making that though.
Mm. Yeah.
And and, and in in this film, like Danny finds himself able to say things to Ryan's character that he probably wouldn't have said if it was just them two talking, especially about him being gay, being in the closet. And how important do you think that was for him to actually finally get it off his chest?
Well, I think it's really important because if you're hiding a big part of yourself to the people closest to you, like how can you move forward and getting to get closer with someone that you already felt was close, and like how can you share the feelings that you want to share if you don't if you're not able to voice it. So, and I feel
Mhm.
like a lot of people uh probably go through this as well because like some people are more comfortable sharing their personal private thoughts or a point of views to strangers, and some people are more uh because you're closer doesn't mean that like you can share everything that you want to. It's not like uh some people work in different ways, and I feel like it's good to have something on film for people to see like, oh, like I'm going through the same thing. Why can't I open up with someone that I barely know, but like I can't open up to the person that I'm closest to?
Exactly.
Bam.
it's like, it's like, bam, I nailed it.
Yeah, Harrison, let's go. Come on, Harrison.
That question was directed at you and you answered it perfectly.
That that was perfect. Like that was definitely a perfect answer. Yeah.
Thanks. I wonder, I know that that was a perfect answer, but like I'm wondering if Harrison has any opinion on that, even though it's directed to me, if he has an
Oh,
opinion.
all I said was that was perfect. And with the meta structure of the film, our characters are talking about these things because the characters don't want to talk about it. And I feel
Mhm.
like hiding behind that layer of meta subconsciously for the characters allowed them to slowly open up because it was really hard for them to just outwardly say things. Kind of like in this interview, how, it's not me commenting on Ivan, right? It's Ryan commenting on Danny and how Danny was high, and not me commenting on how Ivan was high.
Well, the way that the thing about this Rocco is uh the way that you use your words is very important because I'm pretty sure that Harrison said my name Ivan when he was saying this and not actually Danny. So, if you want to do some playback, I'm pretty sure that I'm correct and he's just trying to make me stumble.
And, hey, I mean to have this going, you two definitely have to be friends. I mean, just to go back and forth the
Enemies.
way you two are.
It's
Maybe
all
this is
acting. It's all
maybe,
acting.
maybe this is the interview that shows that maybe we're not actually friends. Maybe we're frenemies.
Ooh,
Or just
I
enemies.
don't.
They're just trying to bite off what I just said.
So okay, so it's like a borderline with friends and frenemy, or right? It's like a borderline.
Hey, let's have the guests interpret how they want to interpret it.
Okay. and and the film is definitely funny, and but it also deals with like a lot of real life issues. Like it deals with friendship and one friend moving, and probably like the friendship bond isn't going to be as close now because they aren't going to be living in the same state basically. And it also tackles them becoming adults and moving on with their lives and sexual identity. And how did you both get into like the right mind frame to play like those important issues?
Harrison, it's up to you now. Go for it, Harrison.
Well, I mean, uh, like that's what we do as actors, right? Like we have been doing this for 10 plus years, so we're able to get into those spaces. But it
Hmm.
is a little bit challenging with this film, right? Because we're playing so close to the chest, where a lot of what was happening in the film was happening in real life. Like I was gonna move and like I was gonna get married and all these things happen. But for the characters, the stakes are way higher because it's a shorter time period, and also the characters had this big secret between them that hadn't been revealed yet about, Danny's sexuality. So that part of the movie was one of the big emotional cruxes of the film. That was um like the part that was actually written in that wasn't based off of our true friendship. So
Hmm.
that I think putting ourselves into the mindsets of those characters as actors that have been doing this for a long time. It was a fun challenge for sure.
Great answer.
Like great
Would you
answer.
like to add on, Ivan?
I just did. I just told you that my point of view of this was a perfect answer. Thank you, Harrison.
That's what I said last time, and you wanted me to say more. So
Look, Rocco, see what I have to deal with?
Well, we could say use both had perfect answers to two separate questions, right?
Yeah, do we get an A? It's been an A interview?
There you go. Yeah.
Like A's.
And is there a scene that you both had the most fun with, the most fun shooting?
I think all the scenes were fun. I like acting. I love acting. And every scene has its own little special moments.
I think my favorite scene to shoot was the porch scene, where I think it's the first time that we start transitioning from the hard comedy to something a little bit more dramatic. And I think
Hmm.
I specifically like that scene because as actors, it was fun being able to switch back and forth between our characters and our characters in a very obvious way. And also for audience members, I feel like it's fun because it's like unexpected that it turns into this dramatic scene. And you're like, oh, wait, like I'm not supposed to be laughing. So I think that scene in particular was fun for me.
Okay, okay. And was there any funny or cool stories from filming this, from being on your set?
Funny, cool stories. I will say our set food was on like on point. Like every
Ooh.
single time that we had lunch or crafty, I was just like, man, good job. Good job. Like we got some really good snacks. And I was eating those snacks for probably like a few weeks to like a month after. I I froze everything. I'm a cereal freezer.
Your cereal freezer.
Hmm.
Wow. Frozen cereal sounds delicious. Um, I would say one of my favorite moments from set was probably the very first scene that we shot was actually the last scene in the movie without any spoilers that involved the whole crew. That was fun because everyone got to be in front of the camera, and a lot of crew members at the time hadn't been in front of the camera before, so it was just fun to see everyone's reactions to that. Like, oh wait, I have to be an actor today. So yeah, that was particularly fun for me.
Nice, nice. And the film has been called like a stoner comedy, a queer theme film. Like, how would you both describe the film?
I would describe it as a queer Asian meta stoner coming of age romantic dramedy. What about you, Harrison?
Yeah, that's the marketing log line that I came up with. But yes, that is what we would call it. But I think at the end of the day, it's also just a really good friendship buddy comedy.
I would say it's a love letter to filmmaking, a love letter to a time and like a time capsule of Asian American cinema in our point of views, and also a time capsule of me and Harrison's friendship before it all changed.
Oh wow. Damn. It's like when you were filming the movie, it was like a strong bond. Now that the film's out, you're like, eh.
Uh, I can't wait to not talk to Ivan forever after this interview.
I think Harrison's the one that keeps on texting me, uh, and calling me. So I don't know about that.
And when you two aren't filming or fighting, what do you like doing during your free time?
Together or apart?
Apart, I guess.
Apart? I mean, I like to lay on my bed, eat food, wait for Harrison to tell me what to do, wait for Harrison to text me and say like, "Hey, pick up my mail from Pasadena and drive there and drive back and waste an hour of your time." Uh,
Those are like great hobbies. Um, what I like to do, I also enjoy eating a lot. I like eating out at different restaurants. I play hockey. I go rock
Oh,
climbing,
okay.
just like my character in the movie. What else do I do? I love watching movies. Like I watch a ton of movies, consume a lot of content, and I'm
yeah,
getting two cats next week, so that'll be fun. But yeah.
Nice, nice. And
Um,
speaking of movies, like I'm a big horror guy, so I have to ask you both this. Are there any horror films that you like to watch?
ooh. I mean, a ton. I mean, I used to hate horror movies because let me explain. When I was 6 years old, my dad took me to watch The Mummy in theaters. And I just remember being scarred because there's that scene with the scarabs that crawl through his skin. And that was
Yeah.
like the most traumatizing thing for me as a 6 year old. So I avoided horror movies until college. I started watching them again. And then I started working with Blumhouse on their marketing campaigns. And I just like fell in love with horror, especially like the horror that dives into social commentary, like Get
Hmm.
Out. I love like how horror can just like bend genre sometime with like Parasite, for example. I don't know, like
Oh, that
I
was a great movie.
it was a fantastic movie, but yeah, I mean like horror just does such a great job. Like this year alone or last year, there were so many incredible horror movies like Long Legs, like such a great movie. But yeah, I just love the genre and love how it just keeps pushing the envelope.
mm, great answer. Great answer.
Oh, The Substance? Are you kidding me? So good.
Oh
Sorry.
my God, that was so good. It was so creepy.
Yeah, amazing.
Demi
Sorry.
Demi Moore was amazing in that.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I
that movie
know.
was just so inspiring and beautiful.
Yeah, Ivan, what did you think about The Substance?
You know, the thing about this is I watch a lot more foreign movies, so like I mean, okay, the most basic one that I'm pretty sure that everyone knows is Train to Busan. Like I love
mhm.
like Korean dramas, Korean movies. I've seen this another one called with I guess I watch a lot of zombie ones. I really enjoy those. Yeah.
I mean those films are always fun because I always love to see how they're gonna create the zombies. Are they gonna be the slow zombies, the zombies that run? Like it's always fun to see how they create them.
The
Yeah.
zombies are so scary.
I'll wait for 28 weeks later. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that movies. Yeah, 28 years
Yeah, 28
later.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty
yeah. That's coming out soon. Yeah.
And yeah, we just worked on a horror movie called Near Death as well. Hopefully it'll be here in a year. And I just worked on a movie called Skill House, which is gonna probably come out in April as well. And I think that's more gory.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't like jump scares. I like everything else, but no jump scares for me. I
Oh,
jump easily. I'm a screamer.
so if you're sitting in the movie theater and a jump scare happens, are you gonna jump out of your seat and scream?
I'm just like this. Yeah, I'm reactive.
Okay, there you go.
If I was in a paranormal activity, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know if I could handle it. Mhm.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Me, I mean, I love the new horrors, but my favorite era of horrors is like slashers, 80s slashers. So like I love the Child's Play films, Chucky and Nightmare on Elm Street, of course, and Halloween, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like those kind of films.
Yeah, all those.
Nice.
There's something about that little doll Chucky though. Like I'm obsessed with Chucky. Like I even got a life-size Chucky doll in my room.
Oh, that scares me.
That's
That
yeah. That would scare me too. Just seeing that before I go to bed, I'm like, I'm gonna not wake up.
And, what about songs? What kind of music is on your playlist?
For me, it's Taco Loving Asian Guy by one of my favorite artists, Asian Ivan. It's a song about well, why I'm so touched by this song is because it's about this guy who had just gone on a fasting diet, and he just didn't have food for a long time, and he was a little stoned, and he was like, oh, I could just use some tacos right now. And out of that was born the song Taco Loving Asian Guy, which this artist was kind enough to let us use it in our movie. And oh
Hmm.
wow, that's the
I
artist right
think
there.
I think he was forced to because the person that was asking just is very just assertive and just like literally just bullied the artist to give it for free. So but I will say my favorite song that I've been listening to comes from this amazing duo and it's like an early 2000s DIY Blink 182-esque song. So if you like Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card or like some 41 Fat Lip, you will love this band called Kevin's Friends. And the song is
Kevin's friends.
yeah, it's called Interesting Enough. And there's two people in the band, but I'd say the one that is in blue, oh my God, that voice. That that beautiful singing voice. I heard that the person that sang within the blue baseball uniform used to be was Troy Bolton in his high school musical play.
I I never heard of this group. I think I'm gonna have to look them up.
You really should because you'll see some familiar faces wherever the guy is there. Um and yeah, and his name is also Harrison Xu.
Oh, okay, okay.
You want to add anything?
No, that's great, great pick.
He said it's a great pick.
Why is Harrison so tight right now?
Hmm?
Hmm.
Okay, so like if you two are gonna do a karaoke song together, what do you think you would sing?
Hmm. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, that's great. Sure. The duet.
Yeah.
Maybe Bye Bye Bye.
There you
Uh,
go.
yeah. Yeah. I can handle that. Green
You
Day.
you both could do like the dance too, the bye 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 dance.
Um,
Ivan used to be a professional dancer, so he could definitely do the, yeah.
Harrison used to take dance classes at Equinox.
Okay. Doesn't make me good.
I'm not a professional dancer. What are you talking about?
So you both was sing and dance to the song then.
Sure. Yeah.
He's like, sure, yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
I'm totally down to do it.
There you go. And I guess like the last thing that I'll ask you both basically is where could fans watch this film and also follow you both at?
Take it away, Harrison.
We are currently on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube, Fandango now, Vudu. So you can rent it or buy it and watch it at home. And you
Yeah,
can find us at Extremely Unique Dynamic on Instagram or TikTok.
yeah, and his Harrison's personal one is Shu Harrison, XU Harrison, and I'm at Asian Ivan. And please watch our movie. Please review our movie if you like it. If you don't, don't. Um, but tell all your friends to buy it.
Buy it, don't rent it.
Oh no, no, no! Oh, just watch it. Just tell every single person you know, every acquaintance, every lawyer, every
Every lawyer.
person that you know. Just tell them.
I'm sure they're gonna want movie recommendations when they're chewing out people in the courtroom, right?
Yeah, because that's such a high stressed, high intense thing to do, and they just need to laugh a little bit.
That's true. That's true. If some of these lawyers I worked for laughed, then it would probably be a nicer place, but
Yes.
they don't.
Always a little more laughter in this world.
Everyone,
Yeah. I just hope none of them are watching this.
that's why you can snip, 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 cut, cut, cut.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yes. Well, guys, it was really great chatting. And thank you both for coming on and doing this. You two are really funny guys and really nice guys. And thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
For
Thank you.
having us. Good to see you again.
Yeah, definitely, bud.
Nice to meet you for the very
It,
first time.
nice meeting you too, Ivan.
Thank you, Rocco, Mr. Cross.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.